first part we did was this far from the wall, right? So I was able to set a number. Let's say maybe try to get to 50. Once you get to 50 back and forth like this, you know, you've already done your job. You're able to understand how the ball bounces. You're able to control the racket face. At the same time, you're able to get yourself a good position. Okay? All right, accomplish that. I'm going to take 3 steps backwards from where I start off my first shot. Since my distance is pretty far away, you still have to maintain the same racket speed, but high trajectory. Because if I do one of these with a big long swing, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to lose control, right? So I took 3 steps back where I came from. Still, same thing, but hit up. I don't have to hit hard. So maintain the swing. I'm stepping across my front foot. Set up early. Keep it simple. Everything's locked. My wrist is locked. Okay? It's all physics. Nice and easy. Move in. Okay? I'm getting very successful with this. Let's say after the 50 again, I feel good about myself. I'm going to take 3 steps backwards. So the farther you are from the court, all right, the more you have to maintain your swing. Because if I take a big long swing, the ball's going to fly hard. I'm going to lose control. If I underhit it, it's not going to come back to me. For me to control that shot, I have to go high trajectory. The same racket speed. Let's just hit up though. See, I got to move out now. Oh, I missed it. I'm moving it now. I'm going to hit up. I'm on the toes. Abbreviate your stroke. I'm going to increase my racket speed so the ball can come back to me. Okay, but same motion. I'm moving in now. Nice and easy. This is what you do. Oh, I missed it. This is what you do when you hit an approach shot. Try that again. Approach is when you're running into the court. I move in. Okay? I always get myself in good position. I always try to hit the ball shoulder high. So that I'm always in attack mode. If the ball is low, I bend my knees. I still get it shoulder high. Everything is shoulder high. Okay? I'm always moving my feet so I can control the shot. This is a perfect way to get a good workout. I'm tired. As you can see, some of those older men and women, what do? They look funny on the tennis court because they didn't really pay much attention to technique. All right, now I'm this back here. You can do this in 3 minutes, you're gonna be exhausted. I'm back farther now, so I gotta keep the same racket speed, but high trajectory. Okay, just hit up more. Nice and easy. I take a shoulder high, I'm moving in. I'm moving in. I'm gonna increase the pace now. Move in, okay? Shoulder high. Oh, shot. Shoulder high. Oh, nice and easy. I'm getting my workout now. Okay? Shoulder high, move in. Move in again. Okay? Move in again. Don't ever do one of these. You're wasting your time. Because you know why? Do lazy tennis. And you're gonna reinforce lazy tennis. You're gonna be good for your stroke at the same time. You're not gonna get the workout that you need. Always make sure that every time you hit a shot, try to make sure always you get perfect position. Perfect position. The ball's low. The ball's high, you gotta get shoulder high. Shoulder high moving in. Alright. As you can see, I use a one-handed backhand. Some of you guys who aren't strong enough, if you want to use a two-handed backhand, always remember, lock your left wrist. The flashlight's pointing toward the opponent, and I'm going from here to there. It's a reverse compared to your forehand. Forehand is from here to there, but backhand, here to there, right? The right hand doesn't do anything. The right hand takes the ride. You're using your left wrist from here and point. When you're doing a two-hand backhand, pretend you're throwing a medicine ball out. This doesn't have to do anything with it, it takes the ride. With a one-handed backhand, the pressure's right in your forearm and your wrist. Firm, deliberate, okay? This is how you get power. You can't be doing one of these. I'm also concerned about the fact that you have to stay down low to maintain your balance. Always stay down low. I saw myself on video, I look funny, I'm like this. That's why I always pay attention. I always have to stay down low and make sure I look good. Because I don't look good doing one of these. And when you do one of these, what it gives, it's all arm. before we start playing tennis, everybody should know the boundaries. This is the baseline, okay? We try to make sure the ball stays inside this blue court, so we can keep the rally going, right? This is the singles line. You use the singles line when you're playing singles. Anything outside the singles line is going to be out. This is the doubles line, the doubles alley, the no man's land. You're not supposed to be here, right? Why? Because you know what? It's a dead zone. If you hit the ball deep and you stand in no man's land, chances are you're going to be doing one of these. When you start doing one of these, what do you call that shot? It's called a half volley. It's a desperation shot. You got lazy. You got caught. You misjudged the ball. Do it if you have to. Because how can I be able to generate power doing one of these? Don't copy the pros. The pros can get away with it because you know they can cut corners. Always make sure that you're going to be staying behind the line, which is back here when you're playing singles. This is a position. Playing singles, always stay behind the line. As you can see, right? Some of the pros are staying way back here. Why? So they can get more room for the ball to have more room to adjust the fast balls. A position is back here when you're playing singles. B position is over here, halfway between the service line and net. If you're this far back from the service line, if you hit the ball low, you're going to be popping the ball up. Your main objective is play defense, play offense. There's no way you can hit a volley down here and play offensively. You're going to pop the ball up. You cannot get right on top of the net either. Because if you're right on top of the net, all right, the guy across that net is not going to hand the ball to you. They're going to go over your head. Once you go back for the shot, you relinquish net, there's no way you can really play aggressively. You want to be over here. This is B position. This is the center line. It divides the right-hand side of the court from the left-hand side of the court. The right-hand side of the court is the deuce side. You always start off serving on the deuce side of the court. You have two chances to serve into that box over there, which is this. This is a service box. You try and serve diagonally, okay? Two service boxes. The service line is a service line, all right? They call this the big T. And then the small T over there, the middle hash mark. The middle hash mark separates the deuce side from the end side, all right? We're talking about approach shots, so if you come up for an approach shot, don't ever go cross court deep, because your alley's gonna be wide open. If I go down the line, it's a better shot. The ball's fading away from it, and I can follow the ball. If I must go cross court approach shot, I gotta go for a sharp angle, which is a low percentage shot. Going deep, I'm exposing my alley wide open. If I go right to him, I must jam him. If I hit the ball right back to him on an easy shot, they're just gonna step in and it would kill me. So in the process, percentage-wise, down the line is a better shot. If I go cross court, you gotta go for a sharp angle, which is a low percentage shot, but you gotta get on the rise. Right to him, you must jam him. After that approach shot, that's only half the battle. What's the second half of the battle? The volley, right? Before that ball hits the next shot, I must get up here. It's a race. Because if I'm back here, I'm still gonna be wide exposed. I wanna be here so I can make my volley.